On the quiet streets of Chicago's Hyde Park, not far from the University of Chicago, stands a home that redefined how Americans live, build, and design. This is the Robie House, completed in 1910 and considered the crown jewel of Frank Lloyd Wright's Prairie Style. With its low-slung roofs, flowing interior spaces, and deep connection to the landscape, the Robie House wasn't just a home, it was a revolution in residential architecture. In the early 1900s, Hyde Park was a hub of intellectual energy and quiet affluence. Located on Chicago's South Side, it was home to scholars, entrepreneurs, and the emerging American professional class. This urban yet leafy neighborhood offered space for experimentation, and Frank Lloyd Wright found the perfect canvas in a narrow corner lot on South Woodlawn Avenue. Here on the flat, open plains of the Midwest, Wright conceived a new kind of architecture, one that would echo the horizon, embrace the sight, and reflect a distinctly American spirit. Commissioned by Frederick C. Robie, a successful young businessman and bicycle manufacturer, the house was to be a modern family residence for his wife and children, open, private, and suited to contemporary life. At the time, Wright was at the height of his Prairie Style period, and the Robie House offered him the chance to fully realize his philosophy of organic architecture. It would be one of Wright's most complete designs, from structure to furniture, windows to rugs, every element speaking the same language. The Robie House was the manifesto of a new domestic ideal. Wright rejected the boxy Victorian house with its enclosed rooms and vertical emphasis. In its place, he offered a horizontal, flowing, unified space, the prairie ideal. Inspired by the vast, flat landscapes of the Midwest, the house stretches low to the ground, its long lines and overhanging eaves blending with the earth. Open-plan living. The first floor is divided not by walls but by changes in ceiling height, furniture, and light. The living and dining areas flow seamlessly into one another. Total design. Wright designed not just the building, but the furnishings, art glass windows, lighting, and textiles, ensuring a coherent aesthetic throughout. Privacy and transparency. While the house is open and airy on the inside, its solid brick walls and elevated plan shield it from the street, a sanctuary of openness within a secure shell. Integration with nature. Every element, from the horizontal brickwork to the natural materials, emphasizes harmony with the surroundings. Constructed between 1909 and 1910, the Robie House was both an engineering marvel and a work of art, structural innovation. Its bold cantilevered roofs, extending up to 10 feet without support, were made possible by an advanced steel-reinforced concrete frame hidden within the masonry. The hearth as heart. At the center of the home lies a massive central fireplace, anchoring the living spaces like the trunk of a tree, with rooms branching outward. Custom art glass. The windows feature Wright's signature geometric stained glass, designed to filter and modulate light, creating patterns that shift throughout the day. Materials and craftsmanship. The home is built of Roman brick with longer, thinner proportions that emphasize horizontal lines. Inside, white oak woodwork, built-in benches, and elegant plasterwork reinforce the unity of design, furnishing the vision. Even the tables, chairs, rugs, and light fixtures were Wright originals, creating one of the earliest and most refined examples of a total work of art in modern architecture. Though Frederick Robie would live in the house for only a short time, the impact of the Robie House is timeless. It is considered the culmination of the Prairie Style and one of the most important works of American residential architecture. It influenced generations of architects around the world, from the Bauhaus to today's minimalist designers. And in 1997, it was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site, along with other Wright masterpieces. The Robie House stands not just as a home, but as a vision of how architecture can shape the way we live, think, and connect to the world around us. The Robie House is more than a building. It's a living blueprint of modern living, where space, structure, and spirit align. If this exploration inspired you, subscribe for more cinematic journeys through the world's most visionary architecture and the creative minds who dared to reshape it.